Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph. Draco's ready. We are going to play Paolo Mori's Caesar Seize Rome in 20 minutes. It's a following to Blitzkrieg, which was the first one, which was World War II in 20 minutes. That I thought was really cool. And now we play this bunch here, and we do enjoy it, and we want to show it off to you here in a two-player playthrough. It's going to be really hard for me to beat Draco over there. So Draco is going to be Pompey. I am going to be Caesar, and we're going to fight it out and see who will seize control of Rome. And the way we do this is with this bag here, really nice bag. I have my tokens in here that I can use out here on the map in order to get control over different regions and score some bonuses and control most of all. Whoever of us who gets all of our control tokens placed out somewhere first is the winner. And let's get going here. I am going to draw two. I think Draco already had two behind his screen there. And I'm going to get these two tokens. Now, you have my screen over here. I'm not going to really need it because Draco doesn't really peek that much. He's focused on his own. So I'm going to skip that. But Draco will have his screen. So you will see it from my side of things. You will not know what Draco is up to. So I have two tiles here. They are both swords. One of them is a 1 and a 5. The other is a 0 and a 6. And I get to go first since I am Caesar. And I can place these on any space out here that has a sword icon. When I do, I will orient this tile in one of two ways. So either I get 5 control here or 5 strength in trying to take control over Cyrene here, and 1 on Egyptus, or I can go the other way around. And let's see, where would I start off? Italia is really good since this has 2 control spaces. But I think I want to start off somewhere maybe here. So I will put it like this. So now I have 5 strength trying to control Africa and 1 on Numidia. And these bonus tokens that are out here, they have different effects. And we also have the information on back of our player screen. So when you're playing against a friend, you can just see here quickly. So what I'm looking for here is this wealth. It says immediately draw an additional influence tokens. It's like raising my hand size really, or raising my size, my number of tokens I will have in front of me. Because at the end of my turn now, I will draw back up to 2 and have another token. This is a boat. This 3/3. Okay, so then I can place that on any of these ship spaces or boat spaces out here. And that was my whole turn. Now nothing more happens because nobody has control of any of these regions. We will check for control when all the border spaces have been filled around one region. Now it is Draco's turn. Let's see what he will do. Okay, so Draco wants to get in on the action here. He has a 3/3 sword, and he's going to place it like this. So he's going to compete with me right away. So now he has 3 strength for Numidia, and I only have 1. He also has 3 strength for Mauritania. And yeah, that was his turn. Now he will draw 1 more from his bag, and then it's my turn. And of course, I don't know if Draco has any ships. I have a 3/3 ship. I could close this off now by placing it here. I would get the bonus thing, and I would get control over Numidia. But I am worried because Draco plays like that. I'm thinking that maybe he has some other plan. I think I'm going to think a little bit more long term, and I'm going to balance him out here by putting it here. So now I also have 3 here, and I have... Oh no, wait, that's not smart, because then Draco can just close this off and... Wow, yeah. Don't look at this video for some tactical advice, because I'm not that good at this game so far. But I'll go here then. Okay, so I'll go here, which means I will have 3 there, 3 here. Maybe I can do some combo here later on. We'll see what Draco will do, though. I just hope he doesn't have a ship. Now, there's also these other ones that has a little laurel, which is like a wild card. So, you know, who knows if Draco has anything like that. He's gonna play. He has a ship, sadly. So he is going to close this off, and he has a 2/4. He only needs 2. He can put the weaker side here. So now he has 4 strength here to my 3. And now instantly when this happens, he's going to get... Whoever closes the region off will get the bonus token. And then we will look for who has the most power. So this was probably a bad setup for me here. I probably should have done it myself. But here we go. Draco has 2 plus 3, or... Well, he gets this first. So now he will have extra hand size. So he instantly draws another tile and puts it behind his player shield here. So now he has 3 tiles. He's going to draw 1 at the end of his turn as well. Then we check for... I only have 1 strength here now, and he has 5. So he's going to take 1 of his control tokens and it's going to place it right in here. And now he is in control of Numidia. That was probably bad play from my side. But anyway, Draco will draw another one at the end of his turn. And then it is my turn to go. So I'm thinking I don't want to make the same mistake up here and get my ship in one of these, because then Draco can just close this off. I'd rather make it somehow around here so that I later on can like close off and get like double or something, double tokens. There's nice bonuses to be had out here. The scroll means you can take another turn right away. So that could be a good way to go 1-2 and just take something over. These senates are very strong, the senate tokens, because they basically let you put control tokens under them if you also take control over the region at the same time. Sounds complicated, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and then you'll see how it works. I could keep working here, but then Draco could close this off, get that. So it's like this tug of war all the time between what do I want to do and am I going to stop him, or am I going to try to go for something myself? I think I will start working on something totally different. I'm going to start down here. And I'm going to put my ship like this. So I have a 6 and a 0. I think I will try to work on this side here. We'll see. I get to draw a new tile. And that is another 6-0, but it's for a shield placement. Draco is going to sort of tag along. He's going to go in here with a 1 and a 5. So he's 5 strength in Asia, 1 in Egyptus. And there's still 2 spots here, so he's not that worried that I can like do both of them at the same time and get this one. That would be really nice though. Let's see, Draco's gonna draw a new one, and then it is my turn again. And of course I know that Draco's sitting around with having 1 extra hand size, so he has 3 tokens available to him all the time, which is a little bit bothersome. I think I might use the shield here, because I already have 5 strength in Africa, so I don't mind putting a 0 here, but then I get 6 in here. So I'm trying to build up in a smart way so that later on I can either get multiple bonuses or do like extra turns, or I can get some control as well. And I got another shield with a 3-3 there. Okay. Right, so Draco has his 0-6 ship here. And he was about to place it here, but then he realized that's really bad, because then I could close this off, get an extra turn, and then close this off if I have the correct ties. He doesn't know that I don't have a ship, obviously. So I think he will instead go like this, and he will start working on Italia, which is a strong region. So he has a 6 power there now and 0 in here. And then he will draw a new tile. Okay, so I think I'm going to gamble a little bit here. I'm going to go with a 0-6 here, because I already have 6 strength in this region. And now I have 6 here to Draco's 1. I have 6 plus 0. And this means that Draco gets an option basically. He could close this one off to get this, to get an extra turn, if he has a sword. Or he could go here with a shield to close this one off to get the Senate tile, but he wouldn't get control here, I think. I don't think he can beat 6 in strength here. If it's a tie, nobody gets it, so nobody gets the control. But he would get this token though. So I'm kind of giving him a few options here. I will see what he will take. And hopefully I can do something smart later on here. I also got a... Oh, here's one of those wild cards. So this can be any... I can place this anywhere. Okay, so Draco is... He has a sword. And he's going to... Like, he can see that he can't win this. But he's going to go like this. Because it gives him 5 plus 1 strength. And I have 6. So this is a tie. So nobody will get this. But he gets the token. And he instantly gets to do another turn. So this is really bad. Because then he's going to place this shield like this. And that means he has 0 plus 1 strength here. So he has 1, but he has all the strength he needs for Syria. Okay, and actually we did that wrong. So basically what happened is, it was like this. So he placed that. He got this one. Then we check for strength here, which is nobody has strength. So nobody gets this. We have 6 to 6. Then he gets another turn. He places this. Now he takes this. So it's not like he can use this to flip this one and all of a sudden take control here. I had to check, so I made that in the right order. But he gets to flip something, and he is going to go up here where I now have 5 strength in here. He's going to flip this one. So now this counts as a 0-0, which means 0 there, 0 here. So now I have 0 plus 0. I have nothing in here, which means he's thinking he can do some ships here later to take control over this. And he really wants to take control over regions next to a region that he already controls, because that will get him extra control markers placed. You'll see that soon. But we are going to assess these two, and nobody gets this one, of course. Draco has one to my, I'm not even in here, so Draco gets to place one control token down there in Syria. So he is in the lead. Now I want to get some bonus tokens as well, and I really wanted to get one of these wealth, the vases, so that I get more tokens to choose between every round. But I feel little bit stuck here. I could go for this one, which would be a wild card, so I could go to one of these spaces. Probably then, if Draco has a ship, which I don't know if he has, or a wild card, he could just take the other one and take this. So even if I get control here, I don't want him to get that, because then he would have a hand size of 4. So instead, should I just close this off, get this one, and get control here? I have 6 strength, I think I will. And this, well, I have a 3/3 shield. I think I'll just use this, because I don't need a strength here. I'll just close this off, and this can go anywhere, so it goes on the shield. So that's 0 adding here, which means I close this off. I get this token first of all. I get to place it on my Senate. Then I have 6 strength total to Draco 0. So I will take control here. And since I also, in the same action here, I also got a Senate tile, I will get to place control tokens equal to the number of Senate tiles I already have. So if I build these up, there could be multiples of these. I get to place that under this Senate token. So I actually got to use 2 control tokens in one action, which wasn't bad at all. And now, of course, this, nobody will get this, but now I'm even more interested in getting this, because that will be next to one region I already have, or Krita for that matter. And I got a 2/2 wild card. Okay, let's see what Draco will do. So Draco will put a ship tile up here. This is a 3/3, so now he has a total strength of 6 here in Mauritania, and he has 3 in Sardinia, where I also have 3. And he's kind of leaving this open for me. Maybe he's hoping that I don't have a ship or a wild card, or maybe he's trying to trick me into something. I don't know. We'll see. This is interesting. I only have a 2/2 wilds that I could place here, but then I would have 2 strength to his 6. I get this token first though, so I could flip one of these face down like this, and all of a sudden he wouldn't have the strength. Probably he would still have 3 to my 2. So I'm in a bad situation for that spot up there. So I'm thinking that instead, maybe it's smarter for me to put my shield here for a 3/3 and kind of threaten Draco a little bit. That means I will have 3 strength in Hispania here. So if Draco closes this off, well, he will get the tokens though. That's the problem. I'm thinking that then maybe I will take control over this, and problem is he will still get the tokens. He will still get both these, and he get that one, which I can use to flip this. Oh wow. This is so tricky. What am I going to do? I need to find a good way to beat this little dragon. So over here he has 6 + 5. He has 11 strength in Asia. I'm not getting involved in that. Problem is he can just close it off himself, and then he will get an extra turn. I feel like I am lagging behind here. I don't want to, I mean, I could close this off. He will win, but I will get to do another turn right away. What would that do? Then I could take over Krita, I guess. I guess I'll go this way then. I'll put this 3 here. Or maybe actually put the 2 here. And I will get this one, which means I get another turn after this turn. We will check for strength here, 11/2, so Draco takes control. And this is problematic because this is next to Syria. And since he has 2 control next to each other, 2 provinces, he will take another control token and put on top of the border token there, no matter who has that token. So now all of a sudden he got 2 out there. But at least I will stop him on Krita, because I will get an extra turn now. So I will draw a new tile, and then I get an extra turn. And I got a 2/4 shield, which is actually better than my 3/3. I'll use this one here instead then, because I don't need strength in here really. I already have 4. I already have 10, 12. This is 14. This is like overkill. Probably not that smart. But I get this token, and I can flip something of his. Now I could also flip one of his control tokens like that. He will still use it, but then if he would get one next to it, he wouldn't get that bonus effect like he just did. However, he's not going to go there anyway. I could flip this one to stop him from getting the bonus up here. Oh, I think I'll do that. I'll flip this one here. So now, even if he gets Mauritania, which he probably will, then he won't get an extra control token on the border space in between them. I think that was a good use of that token. And also now we check for strength. Well, I have control there, so I will get to place one of mine, and I will get a bonus because I also have Cyrene here, so I will get the bonus in the middle there. So that was probably a good turn for me. I don't know. I always feel like I'm one step behind Draco in this game, but... And I got a 2/2 wild. Alright, let's see what he's doing. So Draco is using a shield, a 1/5 shield, and he's doing it like this. So he's building up 5 strength on Macedonia, 1 more, so he has 7 in Italia now. And I'm not really sure why he's doing that. He probably has some kind of plan that I don't really see right now. And I think I see a good combo here. If I could manage to close off Sicilia, I will get an, like, by placing here, I will get an extra turn, and then I could just close off Africa and get like my chain of control, which would be good, which means I should go in here, I think. Probably Draco could do the same. Right, so if I go in here, as long as he has a ship, which, you know, he has 3 tiles and wild cards and all that, then he could do the same thing. So I think that's too dangerous for me to set that up for him. Should I start fighting him over Italia? I'm not sure. And I need to find like something. If I could get a 4 ship, I could do this thing here. Put a token there, take this, flip one of his, and then take control here. That would be nice, but then I need to find something else. So meanwhile, I think I will just place this like that, which means I now have 6 strength in Sardinia. He has 3. He could close this off and take this, I guess. But the question is if he can beat me on strength. We'll see. That's it's always a gamble, of course, what tokens the other one has and so on. And of course you can look out here and see that he already used a bunch of shields, for example. Then maybe he doesn't have one in his hand. And I got the ship I was looking for, a 1/5. This will work up here. So that is my plan for next turn, I think. And yeah, sadly Draco has a wild card 0/4. So he's gonna do it like this. He doesn't need more strength in Italia, so let's add 0 in here. But this is a 4 here. He gets this token first of all, the Senate token. Then we check for control, and he has 7 to my 6. So he takes control over Sardinia. And he also, since he took this token at the same time, he gets to place 1 control token under his Senate like that. So that was not that great. And now he has control here. So now if he gets Mauritania, he will get the bonus, the border control as well, or anything around this Italia. Wow, I don't feel good about this. Let's see. Draco will draw a 3rd tile, and then it's back to me. And I'm going to go with my plan here anyway. So I'm going to go with my ship in like that. So that it's a 1 control up here, but it's 5 strength there. So 5 to 6 right now. But I get to use this token before we, you know, check for strength. Which means I'm going to flip this. It doesn't matter which one I flip, I think. So now I have 5 to 3. So I take control over Mauritania. Which I think was important. Because that blocks his pattern a little bit, of course, here. And then, let's see, another tile. And I got a shield, 1/5. Alright. Yeah, I set it up nicely for Draco here. He's going to go up here with a wild card on the shield. It's a 1/3. He's going to place it like this so that he gets 3 strength in here. So he's going to take the Senate token. And then he's going to get control in here. And this is really bad for me. First of all, since he took control, he took a Senate token, he gets to place, and now he gets to place equal to the amount of Senate tokens he already has, including the one he just took, so that's 2. So he places 2 control under that one. And he only has 3 left. Wow, this is going so bad for me. Okay, well, that was Draco's turn. He will draw a new tile. So what am I to do now? So he has this one. I really don't want him to get this. I mean, he only needs 3 more. So I need to do something to... I need to do something like where I could get like a bonus action would be good. So I wish I'd taken one of these wealth earlier. But yeah, he kind of blocked me there. I mean, I could get in here. Problem is, then I just set it up for him to take any of these. And then he can get another turn. So I can't really touch this. This is too dangerous territory. I have a shield, and we're getting close to the end here, so it's not that, it's only 1 shield spot left, really. Which I guess I could use to my advantage, of course. So if I would go like this, maybe, 1/5, and hopefully I can keep working on that up there. We'll see, I get to another sword, 4/2, okay. Draco has a 0/6 sword, and I don't know how I missed this, but he's just gonna go straight up here. Adding 6 strength here to my 3, which doesn't matter at this stage, I think, but he adds 0 here, but he takes the Senate tokens. These Senate tokens are so tricky, and all of a sudden, he has 1 strength in here, so he takes control. He'll get to put a border control, and he gets to put up to 3 tokens under his just Senate token he just took. And just like that, Draco has 1. Wow, yeah. And that is Caesar, and it can go just like that. I missed this spot. I absolutely needed to take that one to keep control and work on controlling Gallia instead of going over here. I don't know why I did that. Now this was a sword. I had a wild card instead of, I should have done that. But it's one of these games, sort of like many abstract games, where you're waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. If any of us had gone in here, there, or there, then the other one would have just gone in here, get an extra turn, and also got an Africa, and they would have chained like that. So yeah, it's tricky. Now, I should also mention that the game also comes with 2 expansions in it. So there's this Poison, designed by David Turchi, this Poison expansion that basically these tokens, if you take, you replace some of these bonus tokens with the Poison tokens instead. And then if you take one of those, then you get to return one of your opponent's influence to their bag. So you can just, take this and return it to my bag, which I think would be a cool effect. And the Centurions are cool as well, where you get really strong tiles, but in order to get them, you first have to get one of the Centurion tokens to get access to one of your super tiles. And then there's also a solo mode in here. So there's solo rules, which of course means there's a solo playthrough coming. So next up, I will do a solo playthrough, so that comes in a few days as well, so you can see how that works. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, me getting, thrown out of Rome and Draco took control. He will be the first dictator of Rome, it seems. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Do you want to keep this little dragon this happy all day long? Then like the video